Hi, this is Carol Makowski with EllieandCarol.com. Oh no, not another list of topics to blog about. Yeah, that's what I'm putting out here, and I'll tell you why. I have found lately that with all the attention that's being given to videos and Facebook Lives, there's nothing wrong with that because they are certainly great platforms to be using these days in your business. But I find that the blog is kind of getting ignored. So I just wanted to put something out there as a reminder, a little tickler to not forget about your blog. Because after all, a blog is the hub of all the other stuff that we do. It's our home on the internet. We can lead everything else that we do to the blog, and then from the blog bring it to other platforms as well. It's kind of like a cycle that goes around and around. For example, if you do videos and Facebook Lives, stick them up on your blog, and then take it and put it in some Facebook groups. You know, just repurpose it all the way around. So I have a short list, kind of a generic list that's easy to use because I have read so many lists in the past of subjects to blog about. They've been 50 and 100 topics long, and I find that maybe out of all of those topics, 2 or 3 of them apply to what I do in my business. So I made this a short list. It's only 5 topics, and I'm thinking that you can probably find something that would work for you. So here's the first one, and you've probably heard this before. Take a book or an article or a website that you've been on and that you've read the information from, and give a review of it or a summary, or even take, if it's a book, even take a paragraph from it or a chapter from it and write about that. There's loads of information in books and articles and what have you. Number 2, second one, is any services or products that you may have utilized that have benefited you. For example, I recently purchased a product on video marketing and have found it extremely helpful, and I will be talking about it in blogs henceforth. So, that's just an example. Also, if you've utilized a service such as outsourced something and you've gotten good service at a reasonable rate and a quick turnaround time, you might want to talk about that and recommend it so it'll be helpful to your audience. A third topic would be professionals whom you follow, people who are doing well in the business. They don't have to be huge gurus, although there's certainly nothing wrong with that. But, people whom you've been following who are doing well, and who might have some articles out on websites, or who do webinars on a regular basis, or who have videos out, or Facebook posts. And you might want to recommend them to your audience to follow if you think that that's something that your audience would be interested in. And the fourth one, I find this a little interesting. I haven't seen this one before, and that's what are the most frequently asked questions that people pose to you regarding your business. You might want to put a couple of them out. And the great thing about this is that if you have some people who are following you, this might answer some of their questions and give you a leg up on your work with them. And you might solve some of the objections that they have. Which leads me into the last one, the fifth one, and that is questions that people should have asked you but haven't. And that's even more pointed because, again, it could answer some objections that people have who are following you. It might give them some food for thought that they hadn't considered before. And it might answer, some questions that they never thought to ask. So consider these. Write something in your blog and consider these subjects. I think they might be helpful to you. Okay, we'll see you next time around. Bye for now.